Okay. Time to start another campaign. I think I'll go with Ordos. We'll leave the Atreides for last. And we need to focus on Atreides. With Atreides, we'll focus on Harkonnen. Yes.
House Ordos of the ice world Draconis IV. The Ordos are known for their use of forbidden technologies. Their leader is the Executrix, 4 beings that share a single mind. They communicate through a creature known only as the Speaker. The Ordos are mercenary. They care for nothing save power and wealth. In the language of the Ordos, there are no words for the concepts of trust or honor. There are more than 300 for the concept of profit.
Yes, please.
I have procured a new military strategist, as you directed.
Strategist and overseer. The occupation has many facets. Show it the fate of the precursory strategist. Fear is an efficient tool of management.
Let me die.
Your predecessor's contract is ended. Yours is now in force. I am Roma Atani, Mentat to the Ordos Executrix. To assure our victory in the War of Assassins, House Ordos has procured the technology to create Golas. Slave warriors grown in flesh vats, genetically formed from the corpses of our fallen enemies. These should prove quite effective for infiltration and assassination. As strategist and overseer, you will command our forces on Arrakis. That is the directive. You will recover territories lost by your predecessor. That is the imperative. You will acquire the planet and its one profitable feature, the spice melange, for House Ordos. That is the only acceptable outcome. Failure is not an option.
Charming people.
Greetings, strategist. Your employment contract is now in effect. Total obedience to the Executrix is mandatory. You will do as you are ordered. You will command the Ordos forces on Arrakis. Victory is mandatory. Failure is unacceptable. Destroy the base. Neutralize the enemy. The Executrix will control the Golden Lion throne and rule the known universe. As a means to this end, you will acquire control of the production of the spice melange. Its only source is the planet Arrakis. Conquer this planet for House Ordos. That is your directive.
Readying mortar for target.
The enemy is attacking.
Unit lost.
It's a very different style of music immediately observable with the Ordos. It's nothing like with the Harkonnen.
Power moving to coordinates.
Additional forces are arriving.
Complying. 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 Complying.
Unit lost.
Complying.
Unit lost.
Complying. Complying.
Additional forces are arriving.
Complying. House Ordos. Complying. Ready to
House
move.
orders are very light, very
Additional forces are arriving.
yeah. Excellent skirmish units.
Complying.
They really can stand toe to toe with most enemy units. They don't have to. They have turrets, so you can just freeze past them and you will fire on the enemy.
Complying. 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 For House Ordos. Complying. 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 For House Ordos.
Neutralize the enemy.
Ordos. For House Ordos. Complying. Complying.
Yeah, tutorial.
Ordos. For House
We'll quickly plow through this.
For House Ordos.
Victory is yours.
The supremacy of House Ordos is our only consideration.
Yeah, I'll go directly to the next mission. It's not worth it to make it into a separate video. I might as well save though. Ordos 1. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Continue.
Few have set foot on Salusa Secundus and lived to speak of it.
A single life is irrelevant.
And what is relevant, Mentat?
The Sardakar's function is to serve an emperor. Without one, you have no purpose.
Without an emperor, we are ruled by the forces of chaos.
That is intuitively obvious. And with chaos, there can be no profit. House Ordos will bring order out of chaos.
Will you? How?
Enter!
My lord!
Treachery! Have you lost your mind? On your feet, General! No. Carino is dead! What is this abomination? Face dancer? I am no face dancer.
It speaks with the Emperor's voice.
I am Carino in all ways except one. I am not Carino. Spare me your riddles! What are you? Speak truth or die, here and now. I am a genetic duplicate.
A Gola.
Is that true?
Genetic samples were taken from the dead body of the Emperor and smuggled from Kaitan by Tailaxu's spies. These have been purchased by House Ordos.
And he is identical to Carino in every respect.
Your Emperor could return to his throne. A campaign of propaganda could explain that he fled an assassination plot and took asylum among the Ordos.
Things would be just as they were.
No. This creature was born of the Tailaxu flesh vats. How can it be trusted? Mentat, go and tell your executrix that the Sadukar will travel to Arrakis to observe the war. And we will ally with the house that proves strongest. Should that be House Ordos, then we will discuss the proper use of this thing. And when I have been returned to my throne, Sadukar, we shall discuss your disrespect at length. Perhaps. But as the Mentat graciously pointed out, a single life is irrelevant. Come, Bursig. Our troops leave for Arrakis within the hour.
You have performed satisfactorily. I am directed by the Executrix to reveal classified information at this time. The Gola is conditioned to be loyal to House Ordos. When House Ordos defeats its enemies, the Gola will be placed on the throne as a puppet emperor. The Executrix will remain the true leaders of the Empire. Your immediate concern is Arrakis. The planet is infested by sentient nomads, the Fremen. They survive by wearing water reclamation systems. These exodermal units are called stillsuits. These creatures are of little use to the Ordos. Avoid all conflict with them. But if they should interfere with your mission, destroy them. That is the directive.